I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna mute my mic. You ready? All right, man. On to the next topic, man. I've said what I had to say about Duke and nasty grandma over there. Oh my gosh! All right, man. Let's get into this next joint, man. I don't think it ain't no video, man. This is I think I have more than one of these though. Hold on, y'all. I think I had more than one save joint for the Nick Cannon joint. I guess not. It's okay. I can just read it. It's okay. So so we got Nick Cannon here. That John says the 44-year-old. I'll say, yo, I remember Nick Cannon from Gigolo, the R. Kelly record. I'm a gigolo with a lot of dough. I mean, that's a record that's almost as good as a banger. Eternally. This dude has no respect for production, bro. No respect. Anyway, all right, man. I can't wait to get all this furniture together. All right, I'm starting to get the furniture together, y'all. I've been in here living like a daggone crackhead for the last month. But anywho, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just read this post real quick. Then we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into basically some of these comments. And actually, no, I might have to touch back on the other post too. Anyway, so earlier this month, the 44-year-old revealed he was diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. While admitting he doesn't fully understand the condition yet, Cannon shared that he had long been curious about getting tested. I felt like there are so many labels out there, but being able to embrace it and say, "Look, I'm healing. I need help. Show me," he told the magazine. The father of 12 also reflected on an earlier diagnosis of ADHD and dyslexia, which helped him recognize he was neurodivergent. I kind of always knew, he explained. Now, Cannon is focused on balancing his role as an example for others with his own ongoing self-healing process. So some of the women said, I could have called this a mile away. This shit has to stop now. They're just coming up with anything. Lock him up and put him under the prison. Somebody put, thank God. At least he's admitting he needs help. All right. He finally went to the lady and got the diagnosis that I told him that he had. It's good he went because the narcissistic is hard to catch because they don't believe they have a problem. I'm glad he's going to be able to start treatment because there's no cure. All right. Acknowledgement is good. God is the healer of all things. If you are not a licensed physician, don't give any advice. Ma'am, I think you mean licensed, I guess a doctor, I guess. I don't think you say physician. Physician means like actual like physical doctor. We talking about like a psychological thing. I'm no therapist, but I diagnosed him the same, creating all these broken homes was the first sign. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into that. So a lot of the comments in the comment section is women basically that kind of continuing to refer to the fact that he has all these kids, and so Nick Cannon became basically the talk of Black YouTube in particular. I mean, that's how I heard about it because he just started having all these kids. After he was diagnosed with lupus, he got the bright idea just to have kids like everywhere. So I think he had like 2 with Mariah. I could be wrong, but 2 with Mariah. Then he just had like mad kids over the course of like a year, right? And a lot of them was just random chicks, all right, like not girls he would at all. And him combined with Cam Newton, who is we can't even put a label on dude. Cam Newton is a dude who gets holes cut into his hats, and then he goes out into the world with these outfits. I'm not fucking with him. I'm not messing with him. It's certain forces in life that you gonna have to just respect. And Cam Newton is one of them. You saw him fight them demons off when them boys tried to jump him at that football game. He fought the demons off with that hat on. So like y'all got swung on by a nigga wearing a top hat. It's the last thing that's gonna happen to me. All right, nah, I don't like that.
I want your body. If you love me, let me get your body. They never had my back. You told me how much they never had my back.
Never had my back. They never bought me no creatine. But getting back to the kid thing, right? So Cam Newton is another really. This is really just celebrities. So this is something that women are very clever with, where they put effort into spreading certain ideas that will make it to where So no, I'm sorry. So with Cam Newton being the kind of guy who constantly talks about wanting to have more and more kids, right? So he's in a relationship right now where he's not they're not in a monogamous relationship in so many words, and whereas basically he can I guess be with other women. That must be their agreement. The woman that he's with right there, her name is Jasmine. She has never gotten online complaining or saying that anything is wrong with the relationship. I've spoken this before. Women always talk about, like we seen that last post, that woman is a predator. If you were 68 years old dating someone's 26-year-old son, you are a predator. You know that is not a full. You are way too old to be in the same space as that person in an intimate way. You're with that person because you were that bad at relationships, and only someone that's almost 50 years younger than you is dumb enough to deal with you. It wasn't like he's 50 years old or he in his 40s or nothing like that. And this was a grown man, maybe with a little gray in his beard and whatnot. Then, like, so if they was like 10 years apart, 15 years apart, then I can give y'all a little love on the people writing in the comment section that grandma gonna be a player for life, or somebody wrote, I'll be proud if my grandmother could pull a 28-year-old. You will be proud. So hold on. So when you want to bring your husband to come meet your husband to be, or your new boyfriend or whatnot to come meet your grandma, you wouldn't feel uncomfortable that she has a 26-year-old boyfriend and she's 68. You wouldn't be comfortable if you had a 6-year-old grandfather and his girlfriend was 26. Even I want to say, yeah. Once we start getting past like 15, you know what I'm saying, or once. It's mostly like when men are in their 60s. I ain't gonna lie. Like when you in your 60s, like the age gap gotta be close to like around like 30s and whatnot. Like them being deep in their 20s and in your 60s. I ain't gonna lie. That's a little crazy. Like anywho. But going back to Nick Cannon and why the women in the comment section are up in arms. Like I said before, women understand that when they communicate, all right, that they can influence the culture around them with certain conversations. So when certain subjects come up, the 50-50 conversation, again, is always for the purpose of planting the seed in all men's mind. All right, this is going to be the standard from now on. I'm going to gaslight you into thinking that, well, if I was a white woman, I would be able to be in a relationship with a man that's going to provide 100%. And that's never been the case. Women have always worked. Women have always had jobs. This whole housewife thing, where are all these white women who get married and become housewives? That's a minority. That's something that if y'all discuss it and it work for y'all financially, that's between that couple. All right. I remember years ago, always bring this up, and it was some girl just talking in the camera, and she basically was ishing on her boyfriend that she was living with. She said, I'm sorry, like if I'm paying rent, I can't get wet. You know what I mean? So I can't get wet for someone that I'm sharing the bills with and whatnot. And like I remember seeing that, and it was so disturbing to me. But I realized now why it was disturbing. It's disturbing to men because men always want to save women. We know that, like, if this is how you're thinking, For one, we know it's wrong. It's men's nature to try to correct things in the environment that they think or know is wrong. All right. And I guess another thing too is not letting people get away with things. It bothers men as well because if we fall to a certain degree, if we don't say anything or do anything, you're getting away with something. All right. But like the medium man said, and it really gave me a lot of light. And what he talks about on his channel is that, yo, black men cannot allow this to be a stressful thing for them because it's not your life. They cannot dictate the dating market. Matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Let me play this quick clip from Lisa Raye. Fam, as soon as I looked at Lisa Raye, the first thing I see at the top is dating for mature singles. First and foremost, this lady is not a mature single. That woman's like my age. How is she a mature single? Anyway, where's this clip at, man? So there was a clip from an interview. I don't know who this guy is, but there's a clip for this interview that's been going around.
Conversation because it's nice to be with a powerful man.
Oh yeah.
And it doesn't make you a gold digger. Why waste your time dating somebody?
So that right there. So this right here, what you seeing is that symbiotic relationship that gay men have with black women. You seen the whole thing play out where he is just stroking her meat. It's stroking it. Why would you waste your time, man? Your time is over. I'm sorry. And again, I'm not of the belief that women cannot meet a new man at older age. She's still an attractive woman, even though she's a senior. Still an attractive woman and whatnot. But you're not going to be like, again, the kind of men who are powerful, they're not looking for a woman that's in her late 50s. All right. Dating is not something that you want to get back into. So I don't know the exact reason why she became single. She divorced her husband and whatnot, but she actually got as far as this is just off of her looks and being famous, being somewhat famous. She managed to be a first lady on one of those islands. I forget what it was, but that's pretty cool, right? And it wasn't because this is all just based off your looks. That's how fine Lisa Raye was. But, again, and again, no one says she's unattractive. But also, one other thing that's playing out is how the price goes up as they get older. No older dude who got money wants to pay that price. Not only that, even him saying it doesn't make you a gold. First of all, if you don't think she's a gold digger, why would those words come out your mouth? Why do you even have to even talk about that? What he wants to have a conversation about is he knows that the sisters watching want to hear you can do whatever you want. And it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. There's going to be no consequences. That's another reason why in that first video, y'all like the idea of grandma popping out like this. Oh, where's she at? Where grandma at? Here go grandma right here. Y'all like that. And I know why you like it. Because you understand that might be the route that you got to go to get some male attention. You may be in your 50s and 60s. Oh, come on, dog. What is going on here, please? Yo, I have a certain. Yo, all right. So I have my lights plugged into a surface protector, and they just be going out. Hold on a second, yo. Oh, it's on, but my bad. So I don't know. I mean, I mean, like that's why I deduce. And someone else wrote that yeah, they seem jealous. The women seem jealous. They not jealous. They basically telling her, yo, you wildin'. But it's actually a way bigger issue than how they're making it seem. They're making it seem like she has like some kind of crazy hairstyle. And they don't, they're like, oh my God, like, why you have pink hair, grandma? What you doing, grandma? Like, it's more like, what are you doing? Like, this is crazy. Like they still kind of laughing. Right. I'm like, so I don't know if that was my grandma. I'm like, yo, fam, why you putting videos online of my grandma down bad? You understand? Hold on, yo. Let me see if I got a lighter in here. I most definitely don't. I never have a lighter when I need one. Oh well, it's not gonna light this instant right now. What's it meant to be? Anywho, so yeah, man, nasty work. But anyway, so like I said before, like yo, men don't only distress themselves out when they hear this kind of talk because the dating market will decide. In the words of medium man, the dating market always decides. It doesn't matter if someone has high standards; they can demand all the stuff they want. And was funny was the fact that she didn't mention anything about substance, anything about how I get along, anything about what kind of man is he. Right? I mean, I'm just talking about at this age, it's like, whatever you was going to get, you already got it. Why are you talking about finances? I think it's obvious. I mean, like, no woman wants a dude who can't do anything, and we know that you want to do that's that's doing okay, but you better off keeping it humble. You because this is a thing that goes on where if a black woman, especially a celebrity, if she's asked a question about relationships, the it's always this energy of it comes off like you saying this is my standard. This is how valuable I am, and if you can't match that, if you can't meet my standards, then you need to just kick rocks. And talking about the places I want to eat at, if it's going to take your whole paycheck, then I don't want to stress you out. All right, well, how about you guys don't have to eat there? Because everything she talked about was things that's not necessary for a relationship. Why does it matter where you guys eat at? Especially at this point. Like fam, like you're out the game. You lost. 58. We like what? Like you what? This is also the danger of buying into that myth of you can be in the game forever. It's really unfortunate that modern women they gamble with their time. Yeah. So anyway, don't worry about Lisa Raye. He's cooked.